Hello my viewers, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Daily Express. Please do well to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Also, the Zenith Labour Party has won the seats in the Abia local government elections held Saturday. The party won 15 out of the 17 local government areas in the state. The Young Progressives Congress won Osisioma and Ogunagbo local government areas. The results were announced by the chairman, Abia State Independent Electoral Commission Chairman, Professor Chima George. George, speaking at the ABSEC office, thanked Abians for their peaceful disposition, adding that in every election there must be a winner. The ABSEC boss thanked all the political parties that participated in the election for their maturity. Apathy, late arrival of materials and mere council pools in Cross River, Abia State. According to our correspondent, the council pools which were held in parts of Cross River and Abia State, respectively, yesterday were made by voters. Apathy, even as party officials waited endlessly for the election materials, which arrived late at most of the polling units. Checks by our correspondent at some of the designated areas where the voting exercise was supposed to be held were almost desolate, with some of the officials lamenting the absence of election materials. Specifically, some polling units, including Ward 3 and Unit 21 Hope of Glory, were without materials as at 9:19 a.m. Specifically, some polling units, including Ward 3 and Unit 21 Hope of Glory, were without materials as at 9:19 a.m. In Old Ikang, Unit 019, Ward 4, Unit 006, Ward 4, Ediba Primary School, where voting had commenced, the voters register, which showed a record of several 50 eligible voters, only 2 votes were recorded according to officials on the ground. Unit 0 to 21 Calabar municipality had no materials nor voting by 10:51 a.m. An All Progressive Congress APC agent, Ofiong Eta, who spoke with journalists, said materials are on the way. We have called them, the units are many, but the officials are still coming. At Unit 008, Ward 4, Calabar Municipal, voting hadn't commenced at 10:15 a.m. At Unit 9 by Fidelity Bank, voting hadn't commenced at 11:12 a.m. and materials were nowhere to be found. Mr. Ofafu Peter said, "I have been disenfranchised. I went to my unit to vote at 7 a.m. As I'm here now, I'm going home, no materials to vote." Mr. Indifric Joy said, "We have over 400 voters here, but we have been disenfranchised. They said they have sent materials, but we don't know where the materials are, and it's almost 12 o'clock. Also, Basi Effiong and Mrs. Mbang Edem Orok at Ward 6 and Calabar South said they were still expecting materials as at midday." Voting at Ward 2, Units 1 and 3, Calabar South went on smoothly. In a related development, election across the 17 local government areas in Abia State was made by late arrival of electoral materials at polling units and voter apathy. Our correspondent who monitored the election across major cities in the state reports that ad hoc workers of the Abia State Independent Electoral Commission (ABSEC) arrived at their polling units between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. Some of the ad hoc staff who spoke under anonymity confided in our correspondent that the late arrival of vehicles that would convey them to their respective locations was a major hindrance. Some of the political wards visited recorded low turnout of voters. At Osusu Hall at about 2 p.m. there were no ABSEC staff and materials, though party agents of various political parties were seen anxiously waiting for the conduct of the election in the ward. At Osusu 1, Ward 3, Unit 33 with 70 registered voters, only one person was accredited and had voted at the time of our correspondent visit. At Osusu 1, Ward 3, Unit 9, with several 80 registered voters, about 20 accredited others had already voted. At Unit 12, Ward 3, where the former Abia North and South Federal House of Representatives Honorable Shima Obi Ebisike had 1,446 registered voters. At Old MAJ0RITY Ward 7, Unit 18, with 1,174 registered voters, 15 persons were accredited and voted. At Ward 7, Unit 19, out of 1,653 registered voters, 28 persons had been accredited and voted as well. The scenario wasn't different in other parts of the state according to reports. There were no cases of violence, though opposition parties have condemned the conduct of the election, claiming an attempt by the governor of the state to collaborate with the Zenith Labour Party to rig the election. Meanwhile, the governor of the state, Dr. Alex Otti, who spoke after voting at his ward in Isiala Ngwa South local government area of the state, expressed his satisfaction over the peaceful disposition of the election and Abians. He called on Abians to vote for the candidates of their choice regardless of their parties, stressing that what is important is that Abians elect people who share the same vision with his government. He warned that the people would have themselves to regret if they voted incompetent people into power, considering that local government is the closest government to the people in rural areas. My viewers, at home, was your reaction to this? Please drop your reaction in the comment section. Ensure you subscribe to our channel and share this report across all these platforms. Bye for now. Do join us in the other news. Bye for now, please. Okay.